episode, we're going to do a bit of jerkbait fishing from the boat. And a special shout out to a young lad called Lewis Wilson. Cheers for watching, mate. That's what we've been doing. We've just been having a little bit of a drift and a cast. Trolling picks up a lot of fish, but we'll just love jerkbaiting and messing about with lures and working lures. So what we found, I'll just show you. Can you see on Fish Finder? The water depth here, 7, 8, 9 foot. It's perfect for jerkbaits. I've got wolf tail on there, but we've been using jerkbaits first. Yeah, it's got big cobs on. It's got a bit of interest. It seemed to wake the pike up, but we weren't really having a go. So what we did was switch to a wolf tail, which is a little bit slower, more pauses, and it just seemed to get into 1 on 8. So we're gonna have another go, see if we can get it on film and show you what we do. Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, nice. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's off. It's off, Paul. Yeah. Oh yeah, another.
Yep, Eddie's in. I've got one. Eddie's got one. Eddie's just lost one and he's cast out and got another.
Oh.
Nice one, cocker. Yep. A nice little fish.
There you go. There she goes.
There you go. Eddie, let it go.
Literally different fish that as well, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Paul, look at that underneath it. See it underneath? Did you see it then?
Yeah, did you? It's just full of pike.
I mean, we're only in 4 foot of water here.
Yeah. What we've got is we've got all these.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say, we've got all these trees just hanging over, and the pike are just sitting underneath them.
Oh, folks.
At the moment, the water's pretty clear, so these jack pike are just like I said, just lying under all these trees. So we're just casting really close as we can. I'm just drawing them out. The wolf tail, obviously, there's a splash when it hits the water. When you've got the as you sort of pulse it and then pause it, it just entices them to come out.
rare I'll catch somebody on camera all together, isn't it?
You still filming on your GoPro?
Yeah. I might just have to cut us out a bit of power in extreme shell. I'll just take us out because we're missing probably far back as well doing it, do you know what I mean? There is a really, really sharp shell for you, see it's just 3.5 foot here. But what happens is a massive weed that bed that, so I've got a feeling there'll be pikes that are right on top of that, you know.
I'll give you a bit of film. It's hard to film. I'll film you.
All it takes come within 5 foot margin though, aren't they? So if they are here, they're really tight into it, I'll just bring it down that edge line. I expect at least 1 or 2 bigger fish, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah. That bit there, well, as you 2 hits in no time and follow,
yeah.
So go back there.
Some better looking spots down here, aren't there?
Yeah. So the thing that you didn't, what you didn't see before, what we were fishing before, but we were using different lures, and there's 2 of us fishing. So I'd got a soft plastic on, and then Eddie's got a jerkbait on, or whatever it is, whatever. He's trying to do something different, and then one of us finds something that works. I were casting soft plastics in the same place as where Eddie casted jerkbaits, and I got nothing. So he were getting some follows. So then I switched from that to a jerkbait. I got a follow straight away, so then we both changed to wolftail, and it was wolftail that got the hits. And that's what you've got to do, is it? You've got to work as a team. There's no point doing both doing the same thing and blanking. You've got to try and switch it up and try and find out what's working. And then when you find it's working, you both switch to it then. And same thing as well. We not only do we switch to the same lure, we're even casting to the same spot. So if one person finds some pike, second person's casting straight into those spots, so I'll just avoid checking about too much.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
I know most of you have seen my setup. That's Eddie's setup. He's got a custom made jerkbait rod. That's made by Dave Lum, and he makes custom rods. And so that's a 7 foot Axiom.
Yeah, 7103.
7103.
7 foot 1 3 ounce.
Yeah. That's his rod that he likes to use when he's in serious pike mode. The reel he's got.
Shimano Calcutta 401D.
Shimano Calcutta 401D he's got, and it says that's a really lovely reel.
Perch fall on this. There's
Oh.
2 big perch on it.
Never.
There's 2 big perch on it. I swear to God. 2 big perch, you know?
Yeah, he's got that Shimano Calcutta, and it's really smooth. I've had a go with it, and it is really smooth, and he keeps talking about it, to be honest. He keeps saying how good it is, so if you want to buy a nice reel,
don't buy Abus or all that garbage. This is the best reel ever buy. They're not cheap, but I'll tell you what it is, they're unbelievable. They're so smooth, it's ridiculous. And the thing is, especially if you're doing any of this sort of fishing with pause baits and pull baits, is that you need that smoothness, because every single thing that feels like a pluck or anything, you've got to hit it straight away. A lot of these takes are really, really subtle to begin with, and then they just go nuts. But if you get that extra little bit of a pluck, you can feel out way down reel. Gives you seconds, and it's quite important.
I mean, Eddie's had quite a bit of bother with reels. That's why he don't like his Abus. He had a couple of abos that just basically just fell to pieces.
Not cheap apples either.
Yeah, yeah.
I just can't take it. Pike here, I can feel it. Come on.
You see, he's got a slow drift on. You're keeping a note on where you're catching the fish or where they're finding the fish, whether it be a little bit of slower water, a little bit of slack water. But like I say, it's under these trees, in these kind of spots where we're finding them, and they're just coming out from there, or big perch even. It's pretty shallow along there. Comes from obviously from the side. It drops off 2, 3, 4, 5 foot, so it's really shallow. So we just sat underneath there. I'm not putting you under pressure or anything, do you know what I mean? Camera rolling and recording and everything. 3,000 subscribers sat waiting for you to catch a fish. I mean, I'd catch one, but I'm cameraman.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what I mean?
Pike here.
Yeah.
If they're here, I'll catch them. Just do one to this side, just in case. I'm going to drop one under that willow one.
Yeah. What, are you going to drop a lure under willow, or are you just going to drop one under willow? He's going to drop one.
That's how close I can get to that willow on camera without getting stuck in a tree, that's a problem.
And if you can see as well, which one thing you might notice is wolf tail. Typically, you can just cast it and wind it in, and when they're on it, the pike they just nail it. However, you'll see Ed is jerking it. He's still working below, so that means it's a stop start. He'll have a pause, and then he'll have a dart, and he'll have another pause. So you're always trying to find what it is that triggers a fish.
And this one as well, it's extra weighted, bigger tail, it's got a Sandra tail on. And
Yeah,
it's
let's have a
also got a lot more weight on it there.
I'll just zoom in.
Just to bring it down a little bit faster.
Shows that tail again. This is it, it's custom tail. He's got the tail bitten off, so he's put
It's
a
only
new.
because I got it bitten off on when it floated.
Yeah. So he's put a different tail, so it's slightly bigger, but it's really good. It's a different action to a normal wolf tail. Just a big curly tail on it. We just put too many tips in his videos, mate, haven't we?
No.
That's like 5 videos in one.
It's fish.
Yeah.
The bonuses with wolf tails is that you can gulp them so quickly, they're generally up. So you don't generally have to strike them as hard. They're generally up straight away. Any collapsing lure like that, replicants. Unbelievable, I had take after take after take on there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Next one's going to be a big one, that's why I think.
This is where you had that bigger one. On this bit, wasn't it? Oh, a little bit low down. For all our Swedish fans, it was about 4.5 kilogram. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For like Johan and Sarah and Emma when they're watching. But that's one way of getting them into them holes, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
You cast it into the trees and just flick it into the hole then.
Oh, that's better. Now pull the
Oh. Oh, I missed that one on camera as well. You got perfect. We should go back to that spot. We had them couple of hits. I had that one on the double hookup, and then you had one next cast, didn't you? Might be another couple of fish there. No, you're just showing off now. We've gone back up to that same spot where we started catching a few. While Eddie's fishing, you see with 12, 13, 14 foot we've been in this. He's got a wolf tail on, which is pretty much a shallow wolf tail, as you know. He was using that. Eddie's got his weight. He's got some white lead wire around his wolf tail, which helps him get down. But because we're in the middle of the river on 14 foot and casting to the bank, he's casting to where it's shallower. You've got a lot of you won't have a boat, so what you've got to think differently is you're going to be on the bank when you're casting out into the middle. You're casting out into 14 foot and then bringing it back into a shallow. So you need to have a slightly heavier lure to get it out and get it down a little bit. And then as you bring it in, it'll naturally come up. I'll try and show you with your finger. It'll naturally come up in the water as you wind it in. So you've got to think slightly differently. You're back in 9 foot. The thing is, when we went through the first time, they showed straight away, didn't they?
Yeah.
There were no second cast. It was first cast every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I had one on.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh.
But like I say, if it's going to take it, it takes it out first cast in that zone there. And if they're going to have it, they take it, don't they?
Fish it, yeah. Just do that weed. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a big perch.
There's like a little, what do you call it? There's like a little thing of weed. A little band of weed.
Yeah. That's why you did that last time. I wouldn't put it in.
No one on it, wasn't there?
Well, that way.
I'll just sort of speed it up a little bit and just keep it above that weed.
Yeah.
I was one on it, pal. Seen it?
Yep, see it. Oh, I don't know if camera gets that.
Still there. Just backed off. Do you see it?
Yes, I thought that. I don't think camera gets it, you know, because it ain't got like polarised lens like we've got with glasses. So I don't think camera film picks it up. Only about £20.
Scraper.
Shows you the spot again.
Straight at one jet, no drop. There you go.
Get in.
And again. Catch and release.
He's got Velcro. He's not using hooks today. He's just using Velcro right here.
Yeah, just to help the pike out a little bit. Give him a fighting chance. Don't mind losing at that size pole.
Oh no.
I think these fish are sat tight in this weed, you know.
Yeah. Like we said earlier about it's that finding out what's working, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
We were testing depths of water, different lows, different styles, different retrieves, and it's finding what works. And we found a bit of a shallower spot. Whereas these jacks down, it's good fun. Get a good bit of fun with these jack pike. Like I say, you find something that works and stick at it.
You just never know what's going to be amongst them, though, do you?
Well, exactly. You know they're going to hit pretty much straight away. You can see here, because we're advantage of a boat, we can cast along the margin and work it along the margin, which is to his advantage really. He's covering more of the water, keeping that lure in the faces. There might be a pike every 10-15 yards. There might be a pike laid up, and he's got that chance to run it through past its face.
There's fish in here, Paul.
Yeah. You'd have it on the other 4 foot here.
Know it. Just got to trying to keep it above weed. So just by keeping rod tip up in air, we're going to try and keep it. There's actually a weed bed down here. It's only 4 foot deep. We're just keeping it just above weed line. Otherwise, if you watch it, it just sinks like a brick. So we're going to try and keep it above weed line. So before, as I was pushing it down in water column and try and keep it down, this time I'm trying to keep it up a little bit. And if there's anything sat inside this weed, I'm a bit confident of coming up and hitting it, rather than it dragging weed and looking unnatural. Let's get a bit of death on. We've already had that today, haven't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's a perchy looking spot if I've ever seen one. A proper drop off after that then. Yeah. You got a big shelf. Very excited. In here. Can't foot bigger tail, that, isn't it? It's fired up because it was charging round. Get ready.
It's underneath it.
You see it?
Yeah, right underneath it then. You see it there? It's right underneath it.
Yeah, it's just followed it again. Followed it right in here. Pulled it away and I didn't see it, and I pulled it away and I just saw its tail. It's got burnt out. That's cheating.
We're in doubt. Burnt it out.
It's fired up, but it's not quite sure, is it? Nice fish, that. Got to take one, surely. It had a go at mine, but didn't grab it properly. Yeah, this one. I saw it come to me. I saw it come right to the bow. It would have double that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, better fish pull.
Yep.
Oh, is it funny? No, it's the one.
Yeah, that's it. That's a one cocker.
Squirrely bait, kid.
Yep. Right.
I thought that were a bigger fish, you know, it went all.
It will look bigger when you think it. It's a nice fish, is that?
That is it. Let's get over it.
Yeah, nice fish. Take a look at it and then we'll have a look at it. But there again, that's
Oh, no, don't.
like we were saying earlier. It's about teamwork. You had that wolf tail and I switched it really ill, which were even deeper. And it followed. It had a go at mine, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it followed loads of times. But and then what Eddie's done is he switched to a bird, something totally different. Stop start, but it's got that rattle in it and that noise. And it's that stop and that start that triggers them. Different action.
The bonus of a lower weed mesh.
Yeah. And that's working together to get a fish. That fat fish will proper fire, don't want it, we're chasing everything.
Charging up.
Without it, we're drifting. Here, do you want to get it out and have a look at it? Oh.
It's not a monster.
That's not as big as a fat, just shows you how much differently.
Yeah.
They look, doesn't it?
Nice fish.
Yeah. Must have were a big monster.
There's another one down there. Nice fish. Nice fish. Squirrely bait. Right down there.
Yeah, back at them. This first bush and then that little inlet there where it goes back into the side.
Fish down there, you know.
Yeah, there might be. I'll bring them out here. You'll catch them with bait. I'll bring them out with eel.
And I'll catch it with bait. And Newt better take it eventually.
Yeah.
Took it downward swipe as well.
Yeah.
So,
I must say though, when it fought in water and it were closer, it didn't seem as big and bulky as the one that followed my low. The one that followed my low, it were a double. I don't know if that were it.
we have to go back now.
Because it followed my low, and you know when we like just charge and we just give it a little burst and we keep straight, don't we? And it just glided straight towards me and past me, and I had a proper good look at it. And it was like when it came past, I went, "Oh, that's quite a big fish, that." Yeah, we'll leave it then. Carry on down here a little bit and then go back to it. I know which it was. That's when we first got it under there. It first came out when it came out into this bit then, but it might have gone back into there, and if it likes to go back into its hole.
Come on, kid, let's do this.
Steady. Would you seen it by now, mate?
What's that?
Would you seen it by now?
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, there, it's just had a go again. It had a go and you didn't even feel it. I just saw it turn away. I felt a tiniest touch and turned. Just here, it's had another fucking go at it. Just as I've said, it'd have had a go by now. He took it. That fish that Ed had just had wasn't the fish that I saw. We thought it was, but we had a sneaking feeling it wasn't. So I thought the one I saw was bigger, so we went back. Same again with real eel, came through it real eel and it had another go, but the problem was I had a little pluck at it and I didn't have a proper solid take, so I just thought I'd bump bottom, and the next thing I saw it flash it, fish turn away, so we've just had a go, we've just tried everything. It wasn't a massive fish, but it were a nice, 14-pound fish. It would have been a nice fish if we'd have got that, but just shows you different lows sometimes of a key, and we tried all sorts to find it. We've just had to go with spinner baits, jerk baits and wolf tails and all, but we just couldn't get it to take again. But it seemed to like the real eel. It's not the hard eel that I've said about before. It's the old Savage Gear real eel. Just like that. But often what they do is they come from behind and they actually grab it, and you've got a proper solid take. Where it just seemed to just nip at it. So yeah, you win some, you lose some. pikey, pikey, pikey. Bottom had a go at me.
Bottom had a go at you?
Yeah.
What's that bottom, you know?
Proper tech.
Weighs about 15 million tons.
Nearly put rod out of my hands. Proper solid take, so that went bottom text. When bottom text is a proper solid take.
You know when you've got bottom.
You do.
You know when you've got bottom.